Hi everybody, it's Heather. I just wanted to, I'm whipping up some dinner real quick, and I just thought I would share a little recipe and a few tidbits of information. First of all, we eat eggs. We eat those like they are meat in this house. We're not totally raw. We're probably 75 to 80% raw, I think. Our little one, he's actually more raw than me and my husband. He doesn't eat very much meat at all. We kind of have to force him to eat some protein things. He's down with the fruits and veggies, which is pretty good for us. You don't have to do much training with him. But anyway, what I was going to share is I make an egg sandwich for dinner right now, and this is the bread that I'm using. It's called Ezekiel bread. It's found in your frozen section of some grocery stores, not all of them. A lot of your higher end grocery stores. Here in Texas we have Kroger and H-E-B, they carry it. You can catch it on sale a lot of times. It's a little bit more expensive than you know, the regular bread that you find in the grocery stores, but this stuff is super good for you. So anyhow, this is the regular, well, this is one of the more regulars. This one, the purple's raisin. This one's, blue one's my favorite, my husband's favorite. What I also wanted to share was, this is nutritional yeast. This is what we use for cheese now. We used to be some major cheese eaters in this house, but cheese is really actually, believe this or not, it's very bad for your digestive system. It cruds up in your... If you take some cheese, take some shredded cheese if you don't believe me. Take it, stick it in your sink, and run some water on it. And that's what it does in your stomach. It gums up and it stops it up. You probably have cheese sitting next to 1983's pizza in your stomach and your gut right now if you've been big into junk food and big into cheese. My husband actually used to have a lot of stomach problems because of eating lots of cheese, Velveeta, Cheese Whiz, all that stuff. And he has been cured of irritable bowel syndrome through juicing, through doing the green juicing. Juicer. He's been cured of that. And so we juice a lot in this house, probably 3 or 4 times a day. Most of the time it's more like 3 times a day, but sometimes I juice a couple of different things and then just put it in mason jars. But anyway, nutritional yeast is packed with vitamin B's. It's I wouldn't say it's organic, but I think as a cheese alternative, that's something I like to try to introduce to people because it's super good for you, as far as you get some protein in it, a little bit, you get you know, some vitamin B. I think you even have folic acid for the pregnant ladies. So it's packed with and fortified with lots of pretty good goodness. Anyway, what I do is I just kind of cook up my eggs, and I've already put homemade mayonnaise that I put on here that I've made on my bread, and nutritional yeast for cheese. I'll cook the eggs, and then I'll put them on the sandwich, and I've got some fresh strawberries that I'm going to eat with it. Again, Ezekiel bread. It's all of it is sprouted grains and seeds and beans and lentils. Super good for you. If you're wanting to, you need to stay away from that white stuff. Tortillas, all of those kind of things, those do the same thing that cheese do. They crud up in your stomach, they gum up, and they get all soggy and gummy, and it's hard for your stomach to digest. The reason why a lot of people eat are raw foodists is because they try to stay away from things, any animal products. We don't claim to be vegan in this house. We eat eggs. We eat some other stuff. We're not vegetarian. We eat eggs. If we trusted fish, we're thinking about maybe hitting some Alaskan salmon this week. but you know, we're still on a budget, so we try to eat within our budget. We had some lamb the other day, ground lamb burgers last night. Every now and then we have a craving for some meat, so we're down with that. So we ate a little bit of that on our Ezekiel bread. Now I do suggest, if you're going to eat the Ezekiel bread, my little guy, he eats it raw, but me and my husband, we don't eat it raw. We stick it in the toaster and we toast it. And that's how we eat it, and it's super good. And it's an acquired taste, but you can adjust if you're trying to be healthy. You can adjust and get used to eating anything. Anyway, that's what I wanted to share, just kind of the Ezekiel bread thing and the nutritional yeast and what cheese does to you. Hope y'all have a good time, good night, and see you next time.